Alright, we're back and we're straight into our third game. I've got my tea and no rest for the wicked, so here we go. Got more talking birds again. So do we just go with the coot? Obviously say good luck to our opponents because we're nice people. Yeah, this is no obvious approach here. I think we do just go with the coot. I'm sort of wondering if maybe... I think it's that cross spell is just so annoying with the double seed. We've not got a nectar, so we're kind of stuck. I would say the kingfisher, but you know, 3-play that can be useful. With the pink power and if the star nest is handy, but I don't think it is. So I think we're just going to go. I think we're just going to go coot. I think we're just going to go coot and dig. So let's get rid of the fish, and we'll go food web because visionary leader is hot garbage, and we'll see if we can get lucky and find martin, swallow, that sort of thing. Ah, okay, we're against this person, Milena GG, who's won their other 2 games, and it seemed like they won pretty well in those. Although I actually can't see the scores on the table, so yeah, I don't really know who they are. Oh, Mallard. Okay, that's a good start. But I do feel like we've already played the person who is most likely to be the best player in this tournament, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. Oh, you've taken food. Double worm. Okay, we'll see what that is. Okay, we're going to play our coot, and yeah, I think I'm going to spend the rat. We'll keep the berry. We might find a nice forest bird that needs that berry, or we might find like a tree swallow or something. So let's do that and go from there. Oh, chipping sparrow, man. Okay, this isn't OE boards, but still, that's a god tier start. It's chipping sparrow and mallard. Very, very nice. So we've got to watch out for that. Bell's very in the forest. Okay, well, that's what I would have been looking for with food web, but that's a super odd start. I would not expect to see that. So that's reassuring that it's not a good brown power. At the very least. But yeah, we're just going to play this pretty canonically. Lay eggs, draw cards. You know, we're looking at 3 cards a turn. We get the card cycle with the coot. So we're hopefully going to find some good stuff. And yeah, we could just be going full tuck again if we do find a blackbird, a crow, hummingbird, those sorts of things. But this could also just be draw cards, get set up, maybe, as I say, find... I think if we do find a barn swallow or a martin or something, we're gonna immediately go into the grasslands. And hopefully... We've not had any sort of classic baseboard situations where you get like Phoebe, crow, towhee, you know, those grassland food gainers that everyone always wants to see. So hopefully this is going to be the game where we do find those. But if we're going to find them, we got to dig. We got to look for them. So okay, pig power. That's not too shabby, but we don't have a cutlass, so gonna need to work on that. But speak of the devil, hummingbird to the rescue. So lovely, lovely, lovely. We like you a lot. And yeah, you're going to go straight in my grasslands, so That's good, especially if you're going in the forest. Looks like you're... Okay, lay 2 eggs. Are you going to play another forest bird? I mean, if both of these players are going forest, I'm perfectly happy to give out a bit of free food. No, they're taking even more food, so... Okay, did you drew, but you didn't lay eggs first, you're just going off the top of the deck. I think I don't know, it's sort of tempting to... I suppose the thing is, this pink pulse not going to be as good with Chimney Sparrow in the game. But it will definitely get some free eggs off you. So there is a tempter to say, play Hummingbird, lay eggs. I suppose I have to lay eggs twice and there's no worms here, so... I think let's keep drawing. Let's use this good wetlands and see what we can find. And hope that it's better than this, because these are both terrible. So, I mean, actually, maybe the sparrow, but we'll definitely get rid of the Merganser. Okay, Ruddy Duck. Yeah. Not sure I have a need for you. Not sure I have a need for you. But I'm glad that you don't belong to someone else. Alright, discarding Green Heron. This player's good. They know a bad bird when they see it. They know a free food when they see it. That's whenever I see Green Heron, I'm always thinking, yep, ka-ching, that's a free food. So smart plays over here. Okay, Oyster Catcher, overpaying for an Oyster Catcher, so they're clearly struggling for the lack of worms here as well. But okay, we're going second on this Oyster Catcher. That's good for us. So we've got to hope that 2 good birds pop up here. And that we can get one of them. I would love... Do you know what I'd love here? Junco. But I'd also love a barn swallow. Or a martin. Okay, I mean, red-tailed hawk. I don't dislike that in the grasslands. Can easily go hummingbird hawk. Start a grasslands there, get some food, get some eggs, get some tucks. Says Phoebe's obviously appealing with food web, but I don't really see that generating as much value throughout the rest of the game for us as a red-tailed hawk would. So I think we take that. Ooh. I wish it would stop doing that. Don't want you seeing all my bookmarks, even though you can't because it's just logos. But alright, okay. So yeah, this is where I kind of wish this was a rat, because I could play this as the worm, lay eggs, get the second rat, and then bang. Good tempo play, hawk goes in. But I think we still do progress with hummingbird, and we could, in theory, we could lay eggs twice here. And get the double rat. And then get the hawk in. Yeah, just for the benefit of anyone joining at this stage, we're playing a live tournament. Organised by the Mindsport Olympiad. There'll be links in chat. Do check them out. Oh, there's the Junco we want, but Junco in the forest? Really? I'd have killed for that Junco. Not literally, but you know what I mean. But okay. So yeah, I definitely don't feel bad about giving out some free food. I mean, this is a super weird start. This is a food web expert start if I've ever seen one. This is like last game where Sax was playing all the predators while we had Falconer. It's kind of weird, but yeah, no brown powers. You'll probably benefit more from the free food, but we definitely will be benefiting from it. So let's lay eggs. And this coot's going to super come in handy later with all this egg space, so I definitely appreciate having that on hand. Alright, we're going to take the rat. And yeah, get the start of a grasslands going. So hummingbird, as you'll see, is super, super, super nice in these early situations in base game, because it's just so good for tempo to be able to lay eggs and get food at the same time, and then you can play some birds. But yes, as I was saying, it's a live tournament organised by the MSO. It's on BGA. It's a Swiss system. We play 4 games. We've already played 2 of them. We won both of those. And the way the Swiss system works is that each round you get paired up with players of similar records in theory. So I think we're getting paired up here against 2 players who have won both their games. So are, in theory, doing well and therefore strong players. So this should be a tough match. But we did have to play Epic Sax Guy last game. Who, as I said, I think is probably the best player in this tournament. I'd be very, very, very surprised if there's anyone else better than him taking part. Unless there's someone like playing under an alias who we don't know who they are, and they're sort of a strong player from the Discord. Okay, no rats. Well, hopefully you take some of the non-fish, and we can force a reroll next time we lay eggs. But yes, the aim is definitely, of course, to win lots of our games, win as many of them as possible. And after the 4 rounds, I think the way it works is that top 4 go through. Oh, sorry, not top 4. Top 3 go through to the final, and then you play a 3-player final. Because they're all 3-player games. Although our first game was just 2 players, so. But yeah, given we're at the top, it should be 3 all the way. All right. Oh, Mississippi Kite. Okay, yeah, these guys are going for us, so I'm not too worried about giving out food. Let's lay eggs, and we put ourselves first here. We're going to reroll. Hope for a rat. Hey, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. This is good tempo. This is good tempo. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. So we play the hawk, and then yeah, I don't know. I guess next round we can just do a little bit more digging. So I'm wondering if we do ever play this cuckoo. It's quite expensive, and if we're just relying on hummingbird for food, this is where we do need like towhee crow, indigo bunting. Please, you know, make yourself known. That's what you need. Once you can get to the 2 food, it's kind of risky if you do like, I suppose, double hummingbird. I feel like I can. Ooh, Zulu bunting. Got to watch out for that. But I feel like I can. I feel like I can get away with double hummingbird against these players. So even if I did get a second one and I'm spamming 2 food at them, I can live with that. So looks like you. Oh no, you're actually not going to play another bird. So are we gonna? Oh, you played Lazuli to win the end round. So we're gonna. I guess we're just blocking a point here. I do want to play this, so we will play it. And as I say, wait for the fresh tray. We're going to be going second rather than first, but it's still good to be ready for that fresh tray and react. And please, we want tucking birds. Okay, I mean, spot sandpiper. That's all right. You look for those cheap birds that hit your bonus card. We got the worm. When you got low food source, cheapness is a priority. So hopefully, this person this wannabe food or expert doesn't go and block it. Aspirational food web expert. Because yeah, I'd like it. I mean, I wouldn't mind actually if someone else played it and were just going to give me free food. Okay, maybe you've got Rheumatologist, given you picked that up. But yeah, in theory, I wouldn't mind if someone played that and gave me free cards, but I want it myself. I want it. It's a 7-point bird for 1 food. It's a no-brainer. So let's draw cards. There we go. Eastern Phoebe. All right, yeah, we're just going to spam food at these guys and have a great time. I think that's the approach here, so... Lude is tempting as a decent play, but low egg space. No thanks, we'll go off the top. Canada Goose. Honestly, could be interesting. This is where if I had the Junker, I'd be a lot more interested. If we can find that towhee crow that we're looking for. Because yeah, it's a bit risky relying on just hummingbird to always get you the seed. I suppose in 3-player, you're allowed to cycle through the feeder a little bit more quickly. Okay, you gonna be tempted? Are you gonna pick up the Peleated? No, you're taking Common Loon. Okay, interesting. We'll see how that plays out. Ceruli Warbs enters the arena. Okay, I think what we do here, we're going to play Phoebe. Play Phoebe, lay eggs, play Sandpiper, draw cards, and pick up the Warbler. And I think we can then lay eggs and play it, and we qualify for the end of round goal. That's going to be our plan. So yeah, we're just going to... Look, these guys have invested so much in the forest. I'm fine chucking food around. I think this is where... I mean, I don't want to speak poorly of these players, so I don't know. I don't know the experience level. I mean, we've got one player who's clearly got lots of elo. But my previous experience on BGA has told me that you throw food at them and they kind of don't know what to do, so... That's going to be our approach. And obviously the star nest, the egg space, it's going to be good for this end of round goal. We may need more egg space if this zoo bunting is going to get used. But really now what we're looking for that next grass and burden. Yeah. If I can be greedy, if I can ask for anything. I mean, I suppose with the Sandpiper down, we are going to be looking at 4 cards. So, yeah. If we can get lucky and find Barn Swallow, Martin, it's exactly what we're after. Okay, no. Cereally Warbs is gone. That's a shame. That ruins my plan. But I think we still truck on. Maybe we play the Cuckoo actually. Maybe legs twice and play Cuckoo. That might not be terrible. I should probably actually just make that automatic. No one's got any pink powers. You're going to miss because you tried to eat Program Falcon, you idiot. Let's put you first because I think I want to look for worms if I'm going to try and play this. Maybe actually, yeah, maybe we get this set up. Sandpiper ready to draw next round. So maybe actually, maybe I should be taking seeds. Because maybe what I do is I lay eggs 3 times and play the 2 birds. I don't do anything else. So I can use all the worms and I keep the seeds and I maybe look at doing goose later. Let's go with that. Oh, okay, you guys have got to the bit where they ran out of time. Okay, so tiebreaker, time limit breaks is the first tiebreaker. Okay. Do you know, Sax, where that's written out, if anywhere? Because I had a little look through the description on BGA and it was like so vague. So I don't know if I was just looking in the wrong place because I've never played a tournament on BGA before, so I might just be blind, or I might just not know. All cowbirds. Okay, fair. So I'm now giving you an egg and 2 food, but we won't worry too much anyway, because we're going to play our Cuckoo as well. So we'll sort of fight pinks with pinks. Okay, what do you just discard? Nest box builder. Okay, that wouldn't have been good for us anyway. Okay, so yeah, let's just lay eggs again. Legs again. And yeah. Play Cuckoo. Lay eggs, play Sandpiper. So yeah, okay, I guess that's true. I don't know, I mean, the thing that would concern me, I don't know if it's in the rules, is like, I feel like if you run out of time, you shouldn't be allowed to win. Because it's like in chess. Like, I know it's a bit trickier in... Oh, this hawk is... What are you doing? A pelican, like, that's the biggest bird you could possibly hit. Okay, let's take another seed. But yeah, like in chess, in 2 players, like, if you run out of time, you lose. So, it feels a bit... You know, if I lost to someone who ran out of time and I didn't run out of time, I'd be like, well, I should be finishing ahead of you. Because I followed the rules and acted within my time. So, you know, you can say it's first tiebreaker, but You could, I think you could win all 4 games, run out of time in all of them. Because, like, what's the point? What's the point of having a timer if I can just take as much time as I want anyway? Like, if I don't just immediately lose when I run out of time, I could just say, well, I'm just going to go an hour over the time limit, and you can't do anything about it. I'm going to go an hour over. I'm going to use that time to do intense mental calculations. Oh, they're playing Sace VB. Yeah, this is wannabe food web expert over here. Alright, let's get the cuckoo in. And yeah, and then you just go, you can't touch me. I still win the game, I still get my points, and okay, it's first tiebreaker, but I've got more wins than you, so it doesn't even come down to that. I don't know, maybe I just take time management too seriously, but I feel like there's no point having a timer if there's no repercussions. This player's going super quickly. Even quicker than me. Alright, you laying eggs? You are. So I'm going to get my pink. Onto Phoebe you go. And yeah, I guess here you get... put your Phoebe as well. You get 5 points when you lay eggs, but I get 2 of those back. So it's basically only net 3 versus me, which is kind of, if my hawk's hitting, is equivalent to my grasslands. So we're sort of on the same page. But I do need to find some good stuff. I do need that. If that the round 3 tray, I think is going to make or break this game. That's my prediction. Round 3 tray makes or breaks, because if we can find a tucking bird, if we can find our barn swallow, our purple martin, then I think we just win. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for... Hey, nice work. Oh. Maybe nice work, but maybe you could have left that on top of the deck, ready for me to draw cards next, so... Not quite so nice work. Okay, let's take another seed. I'm sort of just picking up seeds where they are there, just in case, like, we don't find that 4th grassland bird, and we do say, look, we got loads of seeds, let's just play the goose, and suddenly we're getting 6 or 7 points a turn here. And then use the Phoebe worms to play cheap stuff like this that scores loads of points. That might be our approach. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, when someone invests 4 birds in their forest, I'll chuck 2 food a turn at you. I don't care. You know, strong forest, no forest. This is absolutely advantageous to me to be throwing 2 food around each time. So we're going to keep doing it. We're playing super co-op. And yeah, I do kind of want you to play another wetland bird, so that when I play my sandpiper, this loon gets used. I wouldn't mind seeing... Oh, well, there you go, rank you. Okay, yeah, this is definitely rodentologist or falconer. But alright, let's play sandpiper. And yeah, we're going to be on massive, massive points going into round 2 here. That's the power of co-op, inflating your score. So we definitely like that. But 29 points is decent over here because it was 3 bonus cards, so those could be good bonus cards. But a lot of white and no power birds down. Not many brown powers. Not many good brown powers. This feels like a situation where you've got to be drawing birds, getting lucky that you find good ones, and then play them for big points, and then wonder where your eggs are going to come from. So, okay, Cassin's Finch is nice. More bonus cards over here. I wouldn't mind finding some bonus card birds, as I say, like equally hooded warbler. It's all the classic birds you look for when you go in Food Web Expert on base boards. You want hooded warbler, you want blue-winged warbler, you want house wren double play. Okay, bird counter's gone, so that would have been potentially alright for us if we find the good birds we're looking for, but take a point off the end round goal. What's the trade? Okay, Brewers Blackbirds. I will 100% take that. That is good. And I think that's better than the goose here. Because if I'm going to want to draw cards anyway, see more cards, especially if this Luna is going to give me some cards. If I don't have a tuck and draw, I need a tuck and lay to score points with that. So we'll go off the deck first, and then we can always pick up the Blackbird with the coup, because I don't think... I suppose Will It might interest me. Let's go off the deck once anyway. Okay, Swainson's Hawk. Could totally see myself playing you in spot 5, so that's pretty nice. Do I want this Will It for a cheap play? I'm going to say no. And I'm glad I did, because Blue Winged Warbler's popped up, so lovely stuff. Everyone gets a card. And Sapsucker, you get tucked, so I could take the Blackbird. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. We're cooking with gas now. We're in a good spot. We're in a very good spot. And yeah, I think Blackbird's the right play here, because these are both basically turn a resource into 2 points. Obviously, in this case, we get an egg, which is less ideal, because we're potentially going to run out of egg space. But that costs us cards, not food, so we keep the extra food, and we can use that food to play more birds. And here we go. Look, we're getting Common Loon being used. So, well, it is kind of tempting. I'm not going to lie. Let's look at this end of round goal. You've got 5, 6, 7, 8. You're not going to compete because you're weak, but you've only got 4 anyway. We've got 6. That would be 7, 8. I suppose that's where the goose does come in, is it helps more on the centre round, but I'm going to go off the top. Okay, King Rail. What a great find that is. Egg space for days. So we like you a lot. Gallinule, for similar reasons, would be good. Okay, yeah, you want the Willet. Oh, but you didn't want it that much. You didn't want it when the Loon was doing its thing. Okay, Spotted Owl's not bad, but I think about this. So I can do Blackbird. These two can go. So I can do Blackbird, eggs, Hawk, eggs. And then maybe play the Warbler, and so then I would have King Rail. Going into the last round, I draw cards once. I have 4 cards in hand, and then it's just a case of probably laying eggs, play the King Rail and keep laying eggs. I think that's my end game, and I think that's just going to be very, very powerful end game. So let's go with that. Let's go with that. So Blackbird, we're committing with you in this here grasslands. And yeah, this Warbler is just so dreamy. Such a nice bird to find. So I'm very glad I found that. And yeah, I suppose King Rail would be looking for Omni. That would just be absolutely absurd if we found that. No obvious signs of Omni. This feels like a Prairie Manager. This feels like a Rodentologist, but no one's... I think if someone had Omni, you'd be jumping on that Gallinule for a 9-point bird, so no one's doing that. So the signs are positive that it's still in the deck somewhere. Wondering if we pick up the owl. I'm just trying to think, like, that final round. If we draw cards once, we then have those 4 turns. It would basically be... We couldn't lay eggs twice and play birds twice. Unless we found a 1 food cost bird to play. But we may need to play more birds if King Rail egg space is going to be a problem. I may want to play the King Rail actually this round before I draw, because maybe discarding the egg's going to be good. So we'll try and cross that bridge when we come to it. Actually, no, I don't think we can, because I don't think we're going to have enough food. Because yeah, we're only going to have 2 worms. Maybe I need to draw cards this round, but I kind of don't want to do that. Although, like I say, this Gallinule. Well, if we are playing King Rail. 2 doesn't go into 1. This Ruddy Duck definitely goes, though. You're 2 low points for this stage of the game. Phoebe, you do your thing. Hawk, please do your thing. You idiot. Going for the turkey vulture. But I think we do go for this Swainson's. I'm just trying to work out like if we just play the warbler there. If we play the warbler there and pick up this spotted owl, like is that better? Do I fancy my chances on, what would it be? We play the hawk. And we probably use it 5 more times. Do I fancy my chances of 5 hits off a hawk? Or 1 hit off an owl? I'm going to take a rat anyway, because I'm not going to play the warbler straight away. I might prefer the owl. But this is tricky, this is tough. I don't think this is... I don't think this is immediately obvious. Okay, more rats are coming up though, so... Yeah, I just think like my kind of default position was to just play the hawk here. And use that brown power, but it is kind of late. Not too many turns left. I'd say probably would only use this 4 or 5 times, so you probably get 3 or 4 points off that. And that's right in bonus card territory, that 3 or 4 points. So it could come down to the luck of the draw either way. It could come down to, well, this has 1 more egg space than this, and if I'm going to fill up, I'll take that point that I know I can get. But this is tricky. I don't think this is obvious. And we are going to have egg space problems, because if this player's going to spam eggs late game, which with a bad sparrow signals they may be wanting to do that, and they give us 2 eggs each time. Okay, well maybe they're going to... Oh, I suppose that's probably laying eggs, or playing that to lay eggs and go for the end of round, but they may draw cards at some point. But we're not going to get a freebie off the loon, so I've got to think about that. I suppose like what I could do is I could play the... I could lay eggs. The thing is that I know that if I lay eggs now, I'm going to have 1 egg space, and this player is 100% going to lay eggs. And then I'm going to miss out on an egg. But I'm thinking like I could lay eggs and play the king rail and then lay eggs again. But then even that, I'm sort of flirting very close with the boundaries of running out of eggs. Or running out of egg space, I should say. But then I can have that flexibility of going into that last round, and maybe I double play in the forest with the warbler. Because I was thinking the advantage of getting the hawk down, or getting something here, is you have this discarding option, but I don't think I'm going to have egg space to do that, so... maybe I could also just play the king rail and, like I said, like pick up these, and then give myself the option, maybe Gallinule, maybe Owl. Because I think if I don't play the hawk, I could play the Gallinule. Okay, I think I do lay eggs here. I think I do, because I think I'm going to run out of egg space anyway. I think it's just a case of when it happens. Oh, yeah, I need to. If I have it here, I wish this bar just stayed there. I don't think you can fix that. I still don't know how BGA works. All right, let's tuck. I suppose if I need to skip the blackbird, but it's still a point each time, even if I miss out on the egg, so I'd like to take that point. And okay, yeah, we take the worm and then we take this fish, and then I think we go fish, worm, worm. We keep the rat. Maybe it's the hawk, maybe it's the owl. But the fish being here is what's sort of tempting me into doing king roll, because we need the egg space as a priority. I want to see the bonus card because that might guide me. Maybe we get forester. Maybe we get Prairie Manager, Falconer, you know. It's useful to see that. Maybe get Omni and we want to grab this. This is about that time of the game where it's useful to see that bonus card. Oh, you're not laying eggs, you're playing your double play, it seems. Okay, yeah, there's a prairie manager's over here then. So that's very nice. Oh wow, Meadowlark. Oh, now you're going to be 3 eggs each time. Okay. Yowzers. Yeah, we need egg space, so I may need to jump on this Gallinule. I may need to jump all over this. Kind of as a priority. Okay, but if you're about to lay eggs, I'm going to miss out on so many here unless I play this Warbler. But even then, I'm still going to miss out on so many. Oh, why'd you have to make things difficult? Why do you have to make things difficult? So yeah, this grasslands now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 eggs. That's incredible. And each extra food is an egg as well, so potentially 10 each time. But you've only got 30 egg spaces, so you can lay eggs 3 times and then you're done. That's kind of the disadvantage. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? I feel like I have to get King Rail down. It's annoying because I'm going to miss out on 3 eggs. And I think this player's going to lay eggs twice. But I don't think there's anything we can do, and I think the only way to combat that is high egg capacity birds such as this. So let's get you down and let's see if you can pull off a miracle and find us Omnivore. What's it going to be? Okay, well it's Rodentologist and Falconer, so I guess we take Rodentologist. So it's not over here. So we've been baited again. Do I just fall for these traps too easily? We've got 2 bonus cards that would be worth 6 points apiece over here, and we're only scoring 2 apiece. So that's kind of funny. Maybe I'm getting baited over here. Maybe this isn't even Prairie Manager. But yeah, this is a really difficult situation. Yeah, so you're laying eggs. So this is annoying. So we get the pink power, but then Meadowlark and Bunting, we get nothing. But as I said, like this will run out of egg space, especially if the cowbird's being used as well. This will run out of egg space. Did they skip the Meadowlark? No, they did use it. It's just so powerful, but yeah, it's really closing the gap here. Really closing the gap on us, so. We really need a double bird. If we can find a double bird, like House Wren, please. House Wren is the perfect. It's the perfect bird. Oh, you're going for another bonus card. This is mental. So many bonus cards over here. How have you found all these bonus card birds with a weak wetlands like that? It's kind of incredible. Okay, what did they get rid of? Passerine. I don't think that would have been too good for us. So, okay. Well, now I want to keep both of these. So now I do want to draw. But let's think about this. If I draw and I got 1 food, and in that last round I had legs. Twice I got 5 food. I can't play 3 birds. If I lay eggs 3 times, I got 7 food. Ugh. But I'm just going to run out of egg space, so. I think we have to draw now because I can't lay eggs. I can't lay eggs now, so. There's the bunting we wanted earlier. Let's go off the top again. Okay, I mean that might not be terrible just as a cheap play, but I don't think I can go for this owl because just the egg space is just not. It's not going to cut it. So I think we're going to rely on this Gallinule, but we'll go off the top first. Okay. That double play is going to be so difficult to do, but we may need to go and do it. Oh, another cowbird. That's going to be useless for us. And yeah, I think we do. But then we can't. I suppose we could, in some universe, like double play heron into turn, but not a lot of food. So we did like eggs, hawk, eggs, double play. Eggs, hawk, eggs, double play, eggs. And we're completely missing out on this warbler, but yeah, see what the deck gives us. Okay, a grosbeak that's going to be absolutely no use. Oh, I do not like this situation whatsoever. This is a very, very uncomfortable position. This is very uncomfortable. These players are making good use of all the food that I'm giving them, which is not what I anticipated. Yeah, laying eggs again, so that egg was free to discard, but yeah. Okay, I think we're going to have to do... I think we're going to have to do eggs, hawk for first 2 turns. Maybe eggs, hawk, eggs. The thing is, this warbler's just so good, so even if this... I suppose this double play for the end of round goal might be useful. But like, this is 9 points to play. This is only 5 down here. But it does free up egg space that if push comes to shove and playing this means we lose like 3 eggs, then absolutely I want to go with this. But we need a fish as well, that's the thing. There's no guarantee that comes up. But yeah, this grasslands. The 21 eggs. Oh, we didn't even come second. Oh, because they played the long spur. Yeah, 21 eggs. I don't like what's this player's endgame? Like, you lay eggs once more and you're gonna run out as well, so do you have birds to play? I keep giving them to you with the sandpiper, so maybe you do. I think we may be in trouble here. We're going to need our hawks to carry us and do a good job. Hopefully we can at least get second, but these 4 bonus cards over here, when we've got 2 not very good ones, is scary. I suppose the good news is the trade's not great, so if I had waited before drawing, it's not like there was some really, really super duper good stuff waiting for us, so... Okay, American Crow in the wetlands. Please don't be Omni. Please don't be Omni. But that may just be I'm playing a cheap birds, so I can keep going back and laying eggs and getting some egg space. Okay, we have to lay eggs here. Absolutely have to lay eggs. Yeah, I think we put the other players first. So you're too expensive. On the hummingbird, I think we put the other players first. Please, hawk. Yes. Horned lark, thank you. And we hope they take the worms. They're not going to, but we hope they take the worms so we can reroll and get a fish. So yeah, we want to put you first. But we can use a worm here, and we can use a worm here, but if we're going to do this double play, we need this to be a fish. Because we have not got food to afford to overpay. Yeah, they're taking berries. Yeah, we have to take a worm. And then we play the hawk. So yeah, I think our best path is hawk, eggs, double play eggs. And even then, I think we're going to run out of egg space. And we can only do that if we do get the fish that we're looking for. And if we don't, we have to play this warbler and then just run out of egg space. Or I suppose maybe if we just get all worms, we could play warbler and play turn and just not lay eggs that last turn. And just play the turn. Maybe you get end of round goal points. I suppose maybe that's better actually. Maybe I want to do. Maybe I play the turn now. Maybe I do hawk turn, free up loads more egg space, and then I can lay eggs and play the bunting. Osprey. Oh, I mean, if you want to draw cards and give me a fish, that would be a-okay with me. But this does kind of just feel like I'm playing cheap birds that help me win this end of round goal and free up egg space, so I can go back to spam eggs later. I think that's going to be the nail in the coffin for us. So let's play this hawk. Actually, I suppose we want to. Does it matter? Yeah, this is the thing. If they are gonna, do I settle? Because what does Heron get us? Heron gets us 3 more points. And an extra turn laying eggs, whereas Warbler gets us 9 more points. So it's like that extra turn needs to be 6 points, which it is if we have egg space, but which we don't. I think I'm looking at this play here and I'm thinking you're going to lay eggs at least twice more. And you give me 3 eggs every single time you do that. Therefore, I need egg space now. So I think we play the turn. I think we don't do the double play. It's just another 3 points. That's the problem. It's another 3 points because I'm basically competing with this player for the win. It's another 3 points for the end of round to get the tie. So if this is then 8 points and this is 10 before egg cost, this is 9 versus 6. But this gives me the extra turn laying eggs. So that even if we don't get all the eggs, I think we play the hawk. We lay our eggs. If we get the fish, we double play. If we don't get the fish, and we do get a worm, then we just play. I think this is just how we got to play this. This is, yeah. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this endgame. But I have sort of made my own bed here. And yeah, this opponent, I think this opponent's going to win. Even if it's not Omni, even if it's not Prairie Manager. Well, I do think they probably do have those. Just by virtue of these mega grassland turns that they're going to have and win the end of round goal potentially as well. So yeah, as long as we can get second, I think that's the key. Is give yourself a chance, win that last game, and I think you could potentially still get through to the final. But we'll see. We'll see. This has just been a difficult game egg space wise. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play 2 of these and this. Like this is absurd. So I was totally not prepared for this to happen. But in this specific scenario, it's worked out very nicely because I've got no egg space to work with. So yeah, that looks likely to be enough to win the game, because I think probably you've got some cheap bird that you can play with a rat, and then you lay eggs again for 10 points. Okay, there's fish. Don't take the fish. Don't take the fish. Don't take the fish. Don't take the fish. You are incredibly mean. Okay. So in that case, if we're not going to get... Oh, now... now the fish is rolled. Okay, so in that case, I think we might not even get a worm. We might not even be able to play the warbler. Like, just that was just such a dud reroll. I think what we do, we hope that you're going to lay eggs and take that seed. I don't think I can do eggs, warbler, eggs, but I might have to. Let's just lay eggs. Let's just lay eggs. This is just such a... Yeah, uncomfortable I think is the word I used earlier, and it definitely applies. This is a very difficult situation. Right, I should be putting you on auto. Please hit. Thank you. Bye-bye bunting. Join the flock. I don't know, maybe someone wants that seed and they want to take it. Oh, red-tailed hawk has been so disappointing. So disappointing this game. Okay, we'll put you first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we've got to take the seed there. Not how I was hoping this game was going to end. It's a bit of a whimper. Yeah, just really needed the bird feeder to behave a bit better for us in the end here, and really... Towhee in the forest, I mean, that's just like... Yeah. If we found... I was going to say if we found House Friend, but we wouldn't even be able to play it. Oh, you're changing your mind, yeah. Yeah, I think... yeah, if we could have got lucky and found House Wren and been able to do this double play, it's just the egg space. It's just been the classic baseboard problem, where you get eggs spammed at you and you can't deal with it. So, all right, what are you going to do if you're not going to play your Towhee? What are you going to do? I mean, they've got 3 cards in hand, so it's not like there's loads to choose from. I think you've got to play a bird. Oh, they're taking food. What? Okay, so they want to play something. So they're not going to lay eggs and not completely destroy us for egg space, but... Boo! Why'd you have to come up now? Yeah, we gotta play Warbler and lay eggs. That's our only option, and we are gonna run out on the egg space, annoyingly. I wonder if this is gonna be like double play, fill the board. You don't often see filled boards on base game, but with all this extra food and all the free cards flying, it's no surprise. Oh, Trump just won. This is how you found all these good birds with no wetlands. It's kind of wild. But okay, we play Warbler. It's kind of our only move here. And we lay eggs, and it maxes out as a 6-point turn. Okay, so you took food and then laid eggs? Like, what? I really don't understand that at all. That just makes no sense. Like, did you just do that because eggs were going to run out? You can't even use the bunting. I feel like we've both had messy end games. I feel like this messy end game was more self-inflicted than mine. My messy end game has been a product of this board, just as much as this board has been a product of its own. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh, and of course you're gonna beat me on the centre round goal. Thanks for that. All right. Well, I say we lay eggs. And we've got schizo, and I think, yeah, I think the only way we win this game is if both these bonus cards are blanks, which I don't think they're going to be. Okay, Hawk, good. We get Tuck, but no egg, of course. Skip. Hawk, thank you. Okay. So, like, we're tied, but you're going to get 4 more points than me off this end of round goal. And, yeah. 2 bonus cards that need to be worth 3 points. I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, there's the Max Prairie Manager. And is it Omni? Yeah, of course it's Omni. 2 very, very nice bonus cards that worked very, very strongly there. So this will be a big score, but of course it will be because there was lots of co-op. So we just need to cling on for dear life to second place. So I need not all of these bonus cards to be great. Okay, that's good. Oh no, wait, what? That's misleading. That's just 2, and they actually scored off it. Oh man, those are good bonus cards. Those are good bonus cards. 98. Okay, I think we do just about beat that. I think we got into the hundreds, so. Yeah, we're just about going to cling on. But yeah, we did so badly in these end of round goals. Yeah, 104. Well, we were 10 points behind. I think, yeah, even if we could have had the optimal end game of like pushing for the end of round goal, like Heron down here, I don't think that would have been enough. I think we just really, and I don't know, did we even miss 10 eggs worth of eggs? Probably not. Yeah, we just needed to play more birds. The food was well utilized. I think some players still just, I mean, I think they did have lots of leftover. Yeah, they did have lots of leftover. So maybe it wasn't well utilized. But you see a lot of players who kind of still take food even when you're throwing at them. Whereas obviously in this case they did move to the grasslands and build a strong one. So unfortunate, but second place is not the end of the world. And we're still going to be somewhat up there. I mean, considering, yeah, that was against someone who had good elo, but I never really know what to read into in terms of BGA elo. And they did come third, so yeah, there's only 2 players so far with perfect records. I don't know if we're getting screwed over because we had to only play a 2-player in the first round, and if that's hurting our tiebreaker. But we do seem to be ranked below everyone else who won 2 games. Let's see how many. Okay, 84, 87, 70. Okay, there's maybe a little bit of time, but yeah, I imagine the final game's going to come soon. And yeah, if where were we? 7th. I mean, yeah, the chances that we're going to finish top 3 are minimal. But if we win this last game, we'll give ourselves every chance. It's just going to be a case of like who we play and if we can pick up some points there. So